Today I want to show you a way to fix that slice. And we know that a slice is caused with an open face. Now that tells us we need to find rotation. So a lot of us focus on the release, feeling the rotation in the arms and the hands and the forearms. But today I want to focus on getting a release, fixing your slice by getting more body rotation involved there. Alright, so what I mean by that is the body turning. So this exercise that I'm going to give you to do, it's a little bit of reverse engineering in the sense of to be in the right position post impact. There's certain things that have to happen pre-impact. So I've taken this towel and I'm folding it up and I'm put it under my left arm, and you're going to see these alignment sticks that I've stuck into the ground here. There's one just in front of me that's between my feet and the ball, just a little bit ahead. It's about 2 to 3 feet in front of me here. And I've also put it at a bit of an angle. That angle should match the angle of your shaft at address. Now the stick in front is more in the ground, that's outside the ball to target line, but it's more there because in this drill you're going to hit shots where you're keeping the towel under the left arm. Because of slicing is when there's a disconnect in this left arm here, and then obviously no release in the club face. So keeping that left arm, keeping that left bicep nice and glued to the rib cage here is going to help you to rotate. It's going to help you to get some release going. But now when you do this drill, I want all that to happen, this rotation, this release, but I don't want you to finish with the club any higher than that alignment stick. And it's a lot like, I'm sure if you watch golf on TV, you've seen Tommy Fleetwood has that abbreviated follow through. You're going to feel like that in a sense. So there's one more thing that I want you to be aware of. We want to stop with the club below the top of that stick, but I also want you to feel that the club head is still below the hands. A lot of the times we try and flip the wrists at it to get that release, and we might be able to get the club face releasing, might be able to get a little draw shape or a hook into it, but there's no power there. There's a lot more power in feeling forearm rotation, but combining it with body release. So that's very important. You flip the wrist at it, that when you get to right arm parallel to the ground, that club is above the hands. Just for this drill, I want you to feel that the club head is there below the hands. The towel under the arm is to assist you in continuing the rotation. We get this way, the tendency is to move too much laterally. Then of course if we're getting this way, we're going to be relying heavily on getting the arms and the hands to release the club. It's not going to be perfect where you're getting the club head under the hands, and you're not always going to stop below the level, but it's in the attempting to do so that's creating an awareness, creating a sensation of this release through impact and extension. You flip the wrist at it, there's definitely no extension. If this left arm folds, you're also not going to have any extension. Keeping that left arm, left bicep glued to the side here, club head underneath. Look at this extension that I've got here. Look at that extension. So I'm relying on rotation to get the club face releasing, and not the power leak of flipping the wrist at it. Also, never mind power, but accuracy is also an issue. So give this drill a try. Just 3/4 swings. You're not going to do full swings, and I'll tell you why. Because when we are doing a full swing, like let's say we're hitting a driver, when you get to this point here, the towel will drop out because you're getting width, you're getting extension. But in this area here, we want to have a connect. We want to have the towel staying there in this area here. Same thing in the follow through with the driver. It's a lot of speed, so we're going full follow through. The towel will want to fall out. So that's why we're doing these 3/4 swings. because that's where you want the tail, where you want this connection, where you want to keep this arm structure, is from there to there. So the 3/4 swings are what you're looking for with this shot here. So give it a try. If you like this video and you know it's going to help you, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my future instruction or tips. Thank you for watching.